welcome to the CTM NewsBreak, where we keep you up to date on what's happening right here in town. I'm Diane Sherritt-Steimel. The plans for the new middle school are underway. We check in with Dr. Jay Lang for the latest.
A lot of our stock is kind of aging, and we do need a new school, but at the same time we're also experiencing an enrollment increase in town, so we're also projected to have additional students coming into the school system, and we just physically don't have the space for that. So one of the hopes with the Parker Middle School project is that we could actually build a facility that could help us accomplish and take care of the additional students that we know are going to be coming to the Chelmsford Public Schools. So over the next school year, there'll be plenty of opportunity for anyone who wants to give input. We built out a web page off of the Chelmsford Public Schools website. So if you go right to the Chelmsford Public Schools website, right in the middle, in the Action Center we call it, there's a tab for Parker Middle School Building Project. So if you click on that, it actually brings you to right at the very beginning when we submitted our application to the MSBA for consideration. Our application is there, all of our communication back and forth with the MSBA is there, documentation for our feasibility study is there, our enrollment certification so that you can look and see what the long-term student enrollment projection for the town is. And then as this project starts to roll out, once we get the OPM and the designer on board later this spring, that website will continue to be updated because I want that to be the one kind of repository for all of the data on this project. You can see all the different meeting links, you can see all the different documents so that you can watch those at your leisure and you can get caught right up to speed on the project.
Those more vertically challenged, get to the front.
Vertically challenged?
Speaking of the Parker School, students were packing up for the latest Super Bowl, their way of giving back to the community.
This is a culmination of our 18th annual Super Bowl. Coincides with the actual Super Bowl where we do a food drive. All the different teams had a competition to see who could raise the most food for the Chelmsford Food Pantry. Our student council helped organize it. Every day this week, the student council did a lesson on one of our core pride values. So one day was perseverance, then respect, integrity, dedication, and empathy. And then it culminates with this kind of service drive. And service learning has been a big focus of our school this year.
And finally, a fundraiser at the CCA highlighting recent immigrants.
Massachusetts Afghan Alliance is hosting a women's event to highlight women artists in the Afghan community. And really the focus was on two things: visual art, so somebody could tell their story about what was important to them and how the people in their community helped them. Bahishta Kabir is a wonderful photographer working with Jody Hilton, who is a photojournalist.
Viewers to the exhibition download an app on their phone, which is called Archive. Opens like a window, like a camera, and you hold it up to the photo.
And after that, we moved to Germany.
The idea is that you visit the photographs and then hear the voices of the subjects in a space like this.
The hardest part in this project was adding subtitles to my mom and my dad videos because they both tried to speak it in English, but some of the pronunciation is hard.
Sola Mahfouz was born in Afghanistan in Kandahar in 1996, the first years of the Taliban, and ended up educating herself and escaping Taliban-held Afghanistan on her own through Pakistan. She self-educated all the way through college, and she wrote a wonderful book called Defiant Dreams to describe her journey to the United States.
The single-digit addition in subtraction was marked on the platform as a kindergarten math. Alone in my bedroom, I blushed. Here I was at 16, at the same intellectual level as an American 5-year-old. Defiant Dream is the story of my life. It tells how I educated myself after, at the age of 11, I was unable to go to school. And I wanted to tell the story because I felt there's a lot of lack of nuance in Afghan stories. What we hear on the news is just, bombs exploding and just being oppression of women. But I think there are more to Afghanistan, just the bombs and the Taliban.
Thanks for watching the CTM NewsBreak, brought to you by Chelmsford Telemedia. If you have news we can use, contact us at newsbreak@chelmsfordtv.org. I'm Diane Sherritt-Steimel.